Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm back. My power went out for like 1 second. A singular second, which is crazy. It wasn't even that long. So if you would like, please refresh. But I am back now. Hopefully, wait, am I back? Am I back? I am. That's so crazy, man. 1 second, my power goes out. Just one. And I have to read. You know what that means? I have to redo all of that. All of that Danganronpa stuff. Oh, I am sad. I am sad. Oh wait, I forgot. I can put my closed captions on and test if they work. Because I wanted to see how the closed captions would work for Twitch. Click to start. Hello, hello. Did I start them? Oh. Where's English? Let's try to set up this before I start. Like 1 second. See. Closed captions working? Question mark. Hello, hello? I don't think they're working. Oh, that's okay. Wait, I have to add a microphone to this? How do I do that? Okay, I'll figure it out another time. I almost had it set up, but it's okay. I have to redo this all. I don't want to. I don't feel motivated for digging around for it anymore. It's okay, it's okay. We'll redo this speed run. Also, let me just check my Discord real quick. Oh, I can go back to over here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, sorry. Let's get back into it. I can't believe I didn't even get to the halfway point. Why couldn't my power wait to crash until I got to the halfway point? This is so sad. It's so sad. Yes.
Now then, ask her. You need more. I do.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I crashed. I can't believe. I can't believe this.
What happens if? Huh? It means they're both the. Daddy. Yeah, it's.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying?
Just ignore Kokichi. Got it! We can't die! Oh my! It's true!
But now she's...
That's not a...
We should focus. Kaito's the culprit.
What? Say that to...
While we were all still, you were able to move freely. Doesn't that
I don't remember the answers to all these. I'll try my best though.
How long are you gonna... We already saw that
Oh, the small ball pointer.
Kaito logged out.
We gotta shoot what
first.
Kokichi says.
Mew was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Is it this one? Okay, yes. Now we speed run.
Mew wasn't killed drinking the in other words.
Oh.
That's right.
Then what?
Oh shoot, what did I have to say here? Wait, what? Oh, what was the cause of her death? Wait, what? Virtual world. Killing game. Okay, oh my gosh, I should listen just a little bit. Whoopsie daisies.
Mew's cause of death was the killing in the virtual world. That
Mew received
in that case,
going to... Where is the...
If you don't understand...
If Mew was is what caused her to...
So her cause of...
Oh, it's, so...
The ones who searched that NPC Kaito
Hey, who you calling in?
and the others.
How could someone have given her fatal damage? That's what we got it.
Aww.
That was uncalled...
Let's begin then.
I think this one is about the strangulation, or maybe? I don't remember. I think so, yeah. We used Mew's corpse.
Mew was fatally...
Let's focus our efforts on that first. Whoever did that to you. The trap's right next to her avatar. You have to be murdered! We're going to beat her with his bare hands. Are we certain that blunt force was involved?
I think strangulation is likely.
Speed run. Oh, I have to do the driving again. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. Okay,
Mew's body showed
we got
severe
this.
Yeah, she looked like she...
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body, knowing that,
Yeah. Strangling.
Did I put Persona 3 in my schedule this week? I don't think I did. I should have if I haven't.
Oh.
In that case,
But is strangulation...
Maybe I'll play it today after this if I'm able to get through this trial quick
there are
enough.
tons of cases.
Wow. But was there even...
Then they must have used...
The toilet paper, that's why.
this is it. During the I'm guessing that the
Gonta, no can ignore that! What you mean, Shuichi? Huh? What wrong? It's no time for nonsense!
What? Where did that go?
Paper?
Hello? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Whoops, might be. That's my fault.
What tear too easy? Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart.
Oh my gosh, okay. I know what I have to...
No,
That's my fault.
no time for nonsense. You know can use toilet paper in place of rope. What tear too easy?
I'll cut through your words. The toilet paper, because in a virtual break
If objects can't, and since it couldn't,
Oh my goodness.
sorry, Shuichi.
It's okay, Gonta.
Killed by...
A fitting end?
But if Mew was...
Maybe the culprit tried.
If toilet paper...
Perhaps the culprit prepared a...
No, the
No?
Miu did.
That's it!
Went through so much of this to redo this. Oh my gosh.
Mew was the one... Remember what she told...
Yeah, she did say she deleted.
If that were true, meaning that Mew...
Herb.
But what?
I don't remember this one. Oh, I think we had to
Let's
do
assume
the
that Mew
meeting
brought the
place.
What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer. Going to know, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with...
Ah,
And tried to
please.
kill them with it.
Oh, I had to wait a second longer.
Let's assume
That Mew brought...
the hammer. What was she planning to do with it? Maybe use it to break down a wall? Uses for a hammer. Don't you know? Mew gonna build stuff with hammer. She probably just brought it
For self-defense.
Or
Okay.
she secretly met up with someone.
Is that good enough? Thank goodness.
I agree.
Ugh.
Mew was gonna meet...
Mm-hmm.
What? I overheard them...
By the way, I totally...
Wait, so Mew?
If Mew brought...
That's it!
That's it.
She was trying to...
She was what?
Yep. She... If you want to prove that...
Okay. Maybe we'll be able to get a better time this round. Excuse me. And we get the last letters here. And who tried to kill Kukichi, Miyu, and then something about planning to divert the world. Where was it gonna happen? The killing game or something like a virtual world. Miyu. Oh. Maybe I should go a little bit slower. I'm missing. Okay. Where was you trying to kill Kokichi? Virtual world, I think, is the answer. Ow. Ow. Whoops, I missed the last one. I hate myself for that. Oh gosh. I need to stop missing. Ow. Ow. Okay, there we go. Why is Samugi's picture there? Is that hinting at something? Maybe Samugi did it. This we'll find out. Okay. I got it. I also forgot to put my sound alerts on, but it should be fine.
As if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
Excuse me.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What? Miu was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely...
The login records, that's what I need to use here. And shoot what Kaito says, I think.
You have put the poison there.
If she did place
How
the
did I miss
poison
that?
without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have... That's wrong!
That's wrong.
It was Miu who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Miu was the last of us to log in.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Miu's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual, then pinned the...
Well, that's not...
Which is why she met...
So she did...
Yes, Miu used
Okay,
to.
this. Oh, whoops. Wait, what? I don't remember what I'm supposed to use here. Oh, the cell phone.
This is it!
I should probably like listen a little bit better, but it's okay.
It was the cell phone. That cell phone. I verified.
I see. But Miu never mentioned this.
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method. She kept the self...
So,
And she...
Well, I knew that
Then why did you say...
because I wanted to get people you trust into... Well, I think because phonies like you... Don't you agree, Mono?
Huh? Do I? Huh?
I wonder when Daddy's...
Yeah! Huh?
What's wrong, Monota?
Anywho,
What?
because she wouldn't have said... You guys would have had... She would have been able... And you'd never know...
So that's why. Then the reason.
She was insist...
I was sad.
See? That...
Hey,
Hmm?
no. You're... Both of you are cow...
Wait,
Smile. That kind of coward...
Daddy, they're calling you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
He's completely lost.
Listen up, Koki. To hell with this game. I'm just gonna believe... Instead of sus...
Well...
Damn.
Of course I can.
How long are you guys? If we don't find the.
Oh, you're...
If we are going to begin.
Huh?
You were meeting with. So it's only now.
Here's my answer.
Mhm.
I tried to...
It isn't lo-
I couldn't pick... Also...
I remember. But was the when I was on the roof?
Huh?
Then who locked the door?
I already.
When I went to the roof,
What good would it be if?
Bong, 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 bong.
Oh,
what kind of
Wait, before we get to that, truth? There were mysterious. We need to make sense.
wow, should we?
Ow.
Yes, keep up the.
So, Kokichi claimed, but I'm wondering how.
I see.
If that's the case,
Huh?
I don't remember
Waiting
this
for me
one.
to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
Oh, Samugi's account.
You should have been at the top.
Okay, yeah.
that's wrong.
Mew must have gone.
Yeah. Sorry, since there was no. But I guess I was.
Then
There must have been some.
there's no doubt if a murder occurred, she used a.
She dropped the.
So
It won't be that easy.
No worries, guy.
What are you saying? This class trial. Shut up.
Wall added by Miu.
way across it only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
There we go.
I agree. That's it, Kibo. Mew modified.
We're very close to where we were, but we gotta do a little bit
It's
more.
unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass
Don't
through.
be naive, Shuichi.
Jeez, that is.
Nothing to do.
Oh well. What we gotta figure out.
Oh, whoops, whoopsie, 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 whoopsie.
From the chapel to the. So why waste time talking about the. It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
Okay, there. I remember that.
Cut through your words.
The wall was. She also.
From human talk.
Which means she could have passed.
Is
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay, we're
Kaito.
back where we are.
need to- I already told. It's
Kokichi.
it's just me.
Okay.
We just gotta get to past the Mono Cup's little argument.
So, then her secret. That's it, right? I bet Mew had it.
But because Mew said.
She probably.
Mew.
I wonder what the truth.
That comes so. She lived a life of.
Kokichi.
Stop it! Listen to you, but Mommy was.
Huh?
Hey!
Oh, if you see.
Oh, shoot!
Okay, there we go.
Jeez.
We're kind of back where we are. Okay.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program?
Oh yeah, we did the loud noise one. Was the last one that we did too.
If there's
The
actually
strange
nothing
noise, because Samugi was like, you know, that one thing,
Wouldn't have done something.
that one thing that we all heard.
Mew definitely wanted to be able to go. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual
Mystery of virtual world?
if we can determine, we'll know why she.
Remember?
This thing.
This is it!
This is where we were.
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Bang.
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
I don't know.
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
You heard my voice?
What?
Exactly.
Oh, whoops, I did not mean to skip
let's
through all
check
that.
the answers later. Okay, well, let's check the answers later.
Exactly.
No.
That has to be some.
And try to find all the other clues. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
I guess we saw the signboard in the river, right? I think that might be it. Oh my gosh, we're doing a mine. Actually, this one's not too bad. We already found it, but let's check everything before we unlock it because we want to make sure there's no Monokuma dolls hiding from us, you know? I don't think there's any Monokuma dolls here.
I see it!
See it. I actually like that one. That one isn't too bad.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river. We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. For most, how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened to that sign. Right, here we go. Oh, we gotta do another one of these? Oh no, the letters are moving? Oh no. Don't do that to me. Oh. Wow. Ooh, oh, wow. This is a little hard. Oh, there's a car in the way. Oh my gosh, these damn cars. Okay. At which point was the signboard swept away? What does that mean? It's thinking time. It was the river. Oh, I almost messed it up. Oh gosh. Oh, I missed. Oh goodness. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Where's the end of the river? The end of the river is near the chapel, I think. Because I remember the direction of the river was going. Oh wait, yeah, how did the sign end up there? That's weird, actually. I haven't seen a Monokuma doll yet, now that I think about it. Oh my goodness. Too many cars in the road. Oh. Oh. Okay. Where was the sign found? It was found near the mansion. Thinking time. Ow. Whoopsies. Wait, there's one more question? Oh my gosh, I thought we were done. Ow, 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 ow. Need to stop crashing into things. Why is some Moogie there? Did she do it? Is that what the game's trying to tell me? Oh my gosh. There's so many letters, there's so many things. Okay. Compared to the river's current, which way did the signboard float? The thinking time. There's only two options here. It went against the current. Okay, now we should be good.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream.
Was it because of the loading screen?
And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there.
But it is an object, so it passed through and hit the other thing.
That's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have... All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
I don't know.
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Ah, well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
What am I looking for? Yeah, my power went out for like 1 second, so I had to redo a lot of it. Wait, what was I looking for? Oh, this.
This is it. It might have
It was
to do
kind of
with the wall
crazy.
that only objects
Like my
can
power
pass
didn't even go out for that long. It was just an actual one second, and that was it. It's okay. I probably would have been further by now, but it's okay. I sped read to the beginning part, and so now we're here.
But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through,
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the
Your parents in, but you'll hang out here for a minute. All good. Appreciate it, Alex.
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
Miss Danganronpa.
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp.
It's been a while since I played.
It's not, right?
I finally got a light stick emote, a rave emote. It's so cute.
Leave it to me, Shuichi.
No, no. You are not my partner.
Times of trouble.
You're not my partner. I never want you near me, you little gremlin. Shut up. Actually, you know what? I accept death. Yeah. Look at that. I added so many new emotes. What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
You don't forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the sideboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Because it's the same wall. Oh my gosh. Probably this.
that's it.
Also, when are you leaving for your vacation, Alex?
We're connected.
I hope you enjoy.
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly. To put it another way,
It just loops
the river
around.
isn't cut off at the
Wednesday
wall
at
near the
4 a.m.
chapel.
Damn.
It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
I'm sure you'll have fun. Wait, when are you gonna... Okay, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. See ya. Have fun.
About the wall.
Take care of
There was
yourself
only
and all
one
that good
wall that could
stuff.
be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
I got it. I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
Don't worry. Genius Suichi is here to help. They're all the same wall. Oh, no, not all the same wall, but they're the same wall.
The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
You know what? I think I'm actually gonna do Persona 3 Portable if I don't have it on my schedule on Saturday instead of Danganronpa. I have to see. I don't know how I feel.
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us.
It's okay.
Shut up.
If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
Hangman's Gambit? We're gonna find a Monokuma here? Oh gosh. Wait, I wasn't looking. Is that an M or a W? This. I think it's supposed to be world loop? Something like that? Oh my gosh, I can't see. I haven't seen a Monokuma doll here. Maybe there's no Monokuma doll right now. I see now.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream, and floated with the current until it got caught on the...
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
What do you mean? It's like a normal video game.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the nap loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense anyways. I feel like we're almost to the halfway point.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts.
The loop starts in the... Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. My brain is
Not
big.
necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop
Starts here. Oh, it's right click. Whoopsies.
there. The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
But it turns out, if you look at the pathways, it's connected. It's all making sense. Look at that.
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather... her wall was at the center of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
Shut up. I don't
You to get this far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also... It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center. Which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that.
Oh, that makes sense now because of the binoculars. We thought, okay, that makes sense.
There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi.
Yeah.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
I think he's trying to poke and prod at Kaito to make him feel like he's... Because I think Kaito has main character syndrome, and he knows he can't do anything without Shuichi. So, he's kind of prodding at Kaito to like make sure everyone praises Shuichi instead of Kaito, or like Kaito in any type of way. You know? But I could be wrong. Could be all for nothing. I still don't know for sure who could it be. Who used Mew's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Mew? Yeah, I really don't know either, actually. Intermission time! Okay, finally we can save again just in case we crash or something. Oh, yes, please, let me save. Please, before my power goes out again. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all. Monophia. Period is a what? What?
And another thing.
You know what? I'm just let's just move on.
Ah. Huh? Huh? Really? Huh? Huh? Hmm? Oh. My head!
Bonataro! Pull yourself together!
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head! My head hurts so much, I just can't remember.
If you've forgotten, maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all,
What?
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
What? What? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore the cubs. Note to self, just ignore the cubs.
die after that.
My stream is dying just a wee bit. Let me check on some things. How is Twitch doing? Twitch looks okay. Okay. It's just being a little goofy, I think.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she
Oh
could
my
say
gosh.
she was locked into the virtual world.
I got jump scared by my dog. I don't know why.
And in the virtual world,
I
she could
think
say
she
was near
probably-
the chapel the entire time.
I think she probably was gonna pin the murder on Kaito because that's the easiest person to pin it on, probably.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge. She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion. Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Mew.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit kill her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof.
That's true.
Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Mew.
You was bad, Gota. Let's be for real.
Mew not bad person.
She
Gota
is.
think we could have been friends if things different.
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
I like how we all agree, like, we would not be friends with you, even if there was no killing game.
Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after
Oh
killing
my
her,
goodness.
right?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other.
The board on top of the roof was gone when we checked in
The
there.
problem is the wall between them.
And since Mew is an object and can pass through things, Sumugi must have done this. It has to be her, right? She saw Mew. I think she followed Mew. She saw what Mew did and figured it out. That's where things go through, and she knew that Mew's body could be transported back to the chapel through that wall. Oh, it has to be this, maybe.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
Then you're saying the culprit sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Mew's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Don't not throw her!
We know. You couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized? That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
How did they send Mew's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
Wait, oh, the rooftop. Wait, what? There's snow on top of it. Maybe we'll have to see. Maybe I'll connect the dots later.
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Mew there, right? If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
There's no doubt about it in my mind that those could be related to the case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. Might be the clues that we need to solve this case. So what is it? It sound like something like slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things? It could be Mew hitting the wall?
That's it! I think the sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard. We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question. Mew's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Probably. What is this, like Dora the Explorer? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
I think we're gonna have another gambit.
Hey, Shuichi, as your
Who the hell is your friend Cookies? No, shut up. I don't want to hear you.
What?
No, just ignore him. I knew it!
The mansion
I was
on
gonna
top
say
of the
that.
roof. The roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope.
Yeah, and you could just slide Mew's body off of... Like, since Sumugi knew about the wall, she could have just slid the body off and then it whoosh on to the other side.
The slope faced the chapel wall. If the culprit needed force to...
I just don't want to talk with you anymore. Okay, let's see. We got another Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Wait, I didn't see the letters. I'm gonna be honest. Need D. Oh, Manakuba! Sorry, that's all I was looking. Slid off roof, maybe? What? Slid. Oh, off is not two O's. Whoopsies. That was my B. That was just my brain malfunctioning. Oof.
I see now.
And we got the Monokuma doll. Yay!
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slot
It
for
slid
Mew's
oof
avatar.
roof. Yeah, I was a little off there, but it's okay. Slid oof roof.
Aw, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
Don't worry, I got another answer for you guys.
No. It would slide.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Shumai? Who's Shumai?
Who the hell is Shumai?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
I'm positive that that's how Mew's body avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else that would have helped her body slide. I know what it is. Don't worry. Don't worry. Genius Connie is here. Yes. Wait, no.
Even if her avatar slid off the roof,
This
would
thing.
it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
If it made that much noise, it must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof. But not frozen solid, right?
We'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that.
Think of this.
That's wrong!
No, that's wrong.
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body. Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked.
I did too, and then it disappeared later. That's
But
suspicious.
during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct!
Wait,
After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled. And slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
okay, that makes sense.
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
I wonder who he's talking about.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Sounds like a skill issue, Monokuma.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. You gotta be an example to our new family.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you grandfather now?
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit. Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion. Aside from Mew, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
I feel like we can cut out Kaito because he got logged out, right?
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Ooh, you got me.
We're talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. What would the reason they have to lie? To press them for information before we're making any judgments. Well, it's probably Kokichi. Kokichi's the only one who'd like purposely lie for anything, you know?
It's you! Kokichi, there's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi?
What do you mean?
You'll
What do
need
you
to
mean?
jog my memory.
What a lie? They said, oh my god.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Also, never went to the rooftop. Not even for the meeting. It all began when Mia showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the left roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm okay. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think this one. Oh.
I see it.
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said, but later you said, that's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
Is he actually like nervous?
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Oh, wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Me?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
Is it my fault?
Himiko really say that?
She totally said that.
You're just gaslighting people at this point, I think.
She didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
What a worthless fight!
Stop them, Grandpa! All this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Yeah, grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
I'm not gonna apologize, because Himiko said it.
The guts on this man to gaslight us.
So damn stubborn.
Himiko barely talks, and most of the time when she talks is like, good job, Suichi, or you guys, we gotta work together. That's all she said this trial, and I'm pretty sure she never said anything like that.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
You don't have time for this. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. To get him to show his hand and prove that he was on the roof, I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth, everyone's lives are in danger. Do I have to lie? Do I have to do perjury in the court? Don't worry, I got this. I'm ready to lie. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to use Kokichi in this saloon.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
That sounds like a lie.
Hell, you know.
If you're lying,
So true.
That's fine because I'm not lying.
Why?
Then why do you look so nervous?
Why so nervous? Maybe it's just weird for me, like, to see him not, like, in his weird usual self. That's why I'm like, why is he so nervous? What are you hiding? Just say it.
I didn't go to the roof.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon.
Oh, I have to. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, I think I know what I have to do. I have to do the other thing. I need you to stop talking. You guys can talk a little bit faster.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Oh gosh. No, what?
Hell, you know.
What? Hello?
If you're lying, I'll set your
Wait,
pants on fire.
am I crazy?
That's fine because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to hit his. Maybe I just aimed wrong. Okay.
Go to the roof.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole time,
Please hit it.
Fire's burning hell, you know.
Oh wait, did I get?
I'll set your pants on fire.
Wait, maybe. Okay.
That's fine because I'm not lying.
Okay. One more time. One more time. Maybe I have to absorb it and wait to shoot it.
So what did Kokichi do? I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole time,
Wait, what?
Burning hell, you know.
Wait. Did I use the wrong thing?
Set your pants on fire.
I'm going insane. I feel like I'm going insane.
not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
This is the only thing I can use. Did I? Okay, I don't remember if I used the wrong bullet there, but let's try it one more time. I swear, if I don't get it this time, I'm gonna go insane.
I took back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole time,
Fire's burning hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire.
Okay, I'm just not fast enough.
Fine, because I'm not lying.
I'm not fast enough. It was frustrating me so much. Yes, I got the answer, but it just won't. I'm not quite there.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it. So what did Kokichi do? I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole time.
1, 2, 3. What? Hello?
Burning hell, you know.
Hello?
If you're
I feel like I'm going insane. Do I have to reload my gun or I feel like I'm going insane? Okay, I'm not happy. That's not true. No way that this, like I'm missing this many times. I'm upset at myself. I can't, you know. I hate this game so much. I think I have to get this timing like perfect to a T. But I could be wrong. Okay. I think the problem is I'm just missing a lot and it's okay. We'll just breathe and get this. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's going wrong. Nothing.
I'm not lying. The rooftop
Yeah.
door was
I have to like give myself a second here. Yeah.
I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the whole time.
Liars burn in hell, you know.
I think I'm holding it too long. I think that's why. I have a minute. I have a minute. Just let me do this. Oh my gosh. I'm getting upset at myself.
The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I'll just give myself a second here.
I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole
time, you know.
What?
Liars burn in hell, you know.
I actually don't know why it's just not working. It's actually annoying. Maybe I have to track it better. I have to be like perfect tracking. This is my last chance here, I think.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Okay.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
Okay.
lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole
time, you know. Liars burn in hell, you know.
I hate this game. I hate this game so much.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
That's fine because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Wait, what?
Is this real? We can't let it end here.
This is so stupid. I have to go from the halfway point, I think. Or do I just restart here? Please tell me I just restart there. Okay. You know, I think after the 20th time, we'll get it. Trust me.
I'm not lying.
I've had enough practice, hopefully.
Locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole
time, you know.
What?
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your
Maybe I have to send it lower. I have to send it lower, I see. I'm gonna hear this in my sleep. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and just wake up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night hearing this.
back at once, of course, and stayed in the salon the whole
time, you know.
Like right here.
Liars
What?
burn in
Whoa,
hell, you know.
what? Actually, genuinely am confused. I feel like everything I'm trying doesn't work.
salon the whole time, you know.
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants.
Please, 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 please. This is the hardest game I've ever played. This is my biggest gamer challenge. Not Jump King. Not Pogo Stuck. This.
And stayed in the salon the whole time.
Okay, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm done. Oh my gosh.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you, but you weren't there.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'm not
waited
lying
there
at
for a
all.
while. You never showed up.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi? So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
You've never given someone a reason to believe, Kokichi, so even though I'm lying, I don't trust you.
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
Thank you.
The one who's not Kokichi.
You know what? That's fair, Maki.
100 house points. No, Himiko points to Shuichi. But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room.
Oh.
I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there. Oh well, I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually
You
very
know what this means? I think Sumugi did it. Sumugi definitely knows that we didn't leave the kitchen. And she actually did the murder, if I had to guess. I think. But
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much? There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies.
that's not true. There's many truths. It's not just one truth. Our stealth skills are top notch, yeah. I think we lie for good though. We want to lie to save people. He lies just for the fun of it. To mess with people.
And some of them
And
are
gaslight
really
people.
white lies, or lies to be kind to people. If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst.
Oh my gosh.
Just
I want
spit
him
it
to
out
shut
already.
up.
You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably killed.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm
What?
gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi. I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
That's what you think.
Oh? So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
You guys don't listen to everything he says. He's gonna lie to you.
Fess.
A confession? So you are the culprit after.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her.
He's lying. I don't even care. I know he's not the sadly, he's not the culprit, you guys, but I already know he's lying.
She asked me pretty eagerly, too. So I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
You worked together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair. Monokuma can't take sides.
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted. Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun.
Monokuma does what Monokuma got it. Look at what's Gonta. Well, I mean, it doesn't make much sense for you to confess now.
If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge.
That's not really revenge. I mean, you just make it easy. You know what, you guys? We could just vote him out anyways. If there's two black and then they both die, that's what Monokuma
Well,
said.
then, the culprit is Gonta.
No way, it's Gonta.
What?
Oh no. Are you serious?
What did you...
Is it actually Gonta?
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
If Gonta actually did, I would be so
Now
sad.
you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
No way, it's Gonta. He has to be. He's not smart enough.
He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
No way, it's Gonta. You can't tell me that.
The truth is, Gonta and I work
Oh,
together.
he's just pinning. He's
We
just trying to
formed a
pin
duo
him.
to end this killing game.
Okay, no. Now you're just lying. You're just lying. No way.
As the Killing Game Busters!
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
Yeah, that's true. Can we just end it so we can just get rid of
What do you mean,
Kokichi?
we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
I don't. No way. No way. It's Gonta.
Gonta is telling the truth! He's not someone who lies all the time like you!
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him. He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that!
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. I told you it's not gonna work.
I can't. No.
Don't you think I could
Even.
have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
No way. I swear, if you somehow made it that Gonta killed Mew, you are a terrible person. Well, we already know that you're a terrible person, but like, man, like, I don't even want. I don't.
Doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's...
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
What? Gonta not understand what's going on. But still, Gonta not kill Mew. Gonta really not know anything.
Don't tell me it was Gonta.
Gonta not tell lies.
Oh my gosh, I will.
Not make trouble for others.
I will cry if this is like if Kokichi. We gotta vote for. No. I don't care.
Not how
Like,
gentlemen
man,
act. That why Gonta not culprit.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
Kokichi, you don't have the IQ level required to pull off half of stuff that happened in this game.
I used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course.
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
There's already proof?
Yeah, I guess there is proof, but can we still get rid of him, you guys? I told you guys at the beginning of the trial, if we just vote for Kokichi and whoever else equally, the Blacken, they both die.
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
Oh my gosh, I just don't want to hear any more of Kokichi. I want him gone so badly. It was this, I know what this is gonna be about. It's the setting on Kokichi's
I
avatar.
am not the culprit. Didn't I prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
But
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling.
I think it's this one.
That's wrong.
I hate to be on Kokichi's side, but it's true.
Actually, maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
I don't have any water. I need to go get water. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. It's gonna be a quick one, because I just need to run to the kitchen real quick to get some water. I'm back.
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
That's true.
Wait, what if it was something besides strangulation?
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaido is really desperate to make me the culprit.
Yeah, because I would want to get rid of you. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara.
I don't believe
This is
it.
the truth you all adore so much.
I don't believe it. If you somehow made Gonta kill Mew, I hate
Gonta
you.
not kill Mew.
You're the worst. Genuinely worst character.
It's true. You gotta believe Gonta. Gonta would never hurt anyone.
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone.
I can't believe it.
Gonto would kill. He won't even kill bugs. I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
This breaks my heart.
Of course. Who'd believe a liar like him?
Oh.
He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If we want the truth, we may have to ask uncomfortable
Right,
questions.
Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Huh? I know how important it is to believe, but as the old, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We
No.
can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony!
Can you shut up?
It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him, well, can't be helped.
Shut up.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone's...
Shuichi, going to really not do it. Going to not culprit. Please, leave Gonta.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants. He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
But...
2 for 1 truth special.
Oh my gosh, now we're gonna have to do a debate.
Tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now. So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
So we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand? You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Kaito...
Kaito, why don't you understand? I'm a detective. Let's be for real. I have to do this. Like, I have to do this. And I can't believe Kokichi said, I think what happened, Kokichi set up all of this to, I don't know. I don't want to believe it's going to, I really don't, but it might. I hate this game. I hate you, Kokichi. Especially, I just hate you, Kokichi. Gosh, the game had a good option to kill off Kokichi and they decided to let him live. I hate this game so much. Oh gosh, I gotta remember what button is what. Until proven otherwise, so true.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I've got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi!
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I've got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
That is true.
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Going to not kill Mew.
I've got this! The truth is...
This
Gonta
hurts.
could have murdered
Oh, no. Don't say that, Suichi. It makes me sad. Oh, what's A? What's A? What's A? What's A? What's A? Oh, that's A. What's B? Oh, that's B. That's... Oh, this makes me so sad.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
Mash every button, so true. Just slam my keyboard.
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
I'm telling you guys, I have to find the truth.
But going to tell me the truth.
Stop, Gonta. Don't look at me like that. You're gonna make me sad.
Still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit.
Is Gonta really lying to us?
That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this!
No, it doesn't. You want to persecute someone else.
Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you are.
What's the point? Why is he? Wait, what? I hate you so much. It's just like, why are you yelling at him? Why are you telling him the? Were you just blaming him as like, you know what? I
really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know. God, why are you so dumb?
Leave him alone.
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Leave him alone.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game.
No, that's what only you have been doing, and Miu.
You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
What do you mean? Anyone is better than you in this situation right now.
No, I never ganged up.
No, actually, no. You don't have to apologize to him. You don't have to justify anything. He deserves to be bullied. In fact, he deserves to be bullied more.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
You're getting in our way, in fact, actually.
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Yeah, Maki, please.
Maki, please, calm down.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault.
No,
Everyone's
Gonta,
so
don't
upset.
blame yourself.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really
I
not
hate this
culprit.
trial. I hate this one.
Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wow, this is devolving so fast. Wait, what did Kokichi say? That's true about Gonta. The whole time Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. Oh no. Oh no. Don't say that you did it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But when exactly did he start using that defense? After we logged out? But I feel like Gonta always says Gonta don't know much. I feel like he always says it though.
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Stop. Oh. Oh, it should have been Kokichi. I don't want to believe it. Even if he's announced as the black, and I'm not gonna believe it. I don't care. It's not true. Gonta never could do anything bad. What am I even supposed to use here? Oh, wait, Avatar user error occurred.
This is it! When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
An avatar user error?
Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
Did he put the wrong plugs in the wrong place?
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
Oh, I don't want to finish this trial. This is so sad. If I had to guess, it's like memory loss or something. Let's see if I can spell correctly. That's the true challenge. Where's a Y? Going to... I don't want to finish this trial. I'm just gonna be sad. What if going to solve his own motive video due to error? Or he saw something in general.
It's possible that Gonta
Let's
doesn't
see.
remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
Oh my god. I can't believe this. I think I don't want it. I can't. I think Kokichi probably witnessed Gonta do all of this and then or he has to have something to be involved with this. Like it has.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Okay, there's gonna be a lot here. What evidence we have?
Never hurt anyone!
You know what I think it's gonna be? Going to put the wrong plugs into the wrong ports. I think that's what it's gonna be, and that's why he's having a memory issue. Where is it? Wait, where's the device instructions? This. I think we're gonna have to use that for this, and that's why he doesn't remember anything. Oh.
Gonta want keep everyone world.
Isn't he just Gonta would never kill a friend?
Oh my gosh, there's so much.
Gonta, it's gentlemen! Gentlemen, protect friends!
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Gonta not lying! Gonta swear!
I think I have to shoot what Kaito says. Whoops, I forgot that happens whenever I press that.
Gonta never hurt
Okay.
Gonta doesn't remember a thing about the virtual world?
Isn't he just would never kill?
If there was a glitch, it should have affected all of us. But because we're all okay, that means there was no...
Ah, I did it too early. Oh, I still got it.
I heard it!
Gonta.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world. I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
You're just saying words, Himiko. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
Oh no.
Left hand!
What?
Look at that girl.
Decided.
What's decided? He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the...
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
I hate this game. I hate. This is the worst. This is the worst of the Danganronpa games. This is the worst of the Danganronpa. So why would they even make this game? Like it's a bad game.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie!
I
Gonta
hate
not kill
Kokichi.
Mew.
I genuinely hate him. I hate him.
Why would Gonta do
And you're
that?
telling me there are people who like Kokichi's character?
Yeah, it's a lie. I'll never accept this.
There are people in my chat trying to convince me, oh, he's just a silly, goofy boy that lies sometimes. No, he's a psychopath who manipulates people and is a terrible person.
To kill Mew.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you.
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
I knew it.
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
Can we also just execute him? Because you said we can kill two people if we vote the same.
There's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on, that hasn't been decided yet.
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already.
I hate him. I hate this. Let's still vote him out.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important
Who
than this last
asked?
trial.
Who asked if you cared though? Like,
Talking about
no,
motive is
shut
really-
up, shut up, shut
what
up.
you
I just hate his
know,
voice. I hate his voice. No, good job voice. You did an amazing job voice actor, but like, man, he's so unlikable.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
Fuck you. Oh my gosh, I never cuss, but like I felt that in my soul. No.
If you don't face the truth, then we'll all die.
Fuck
And you don't
you.
want
You're a
that.
stupid. Oh my gosh,
Okay, let's begin.
shut up, shut up, shut up.
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect. Shuichi, would you care to explain?
Shut up. I hate you. They have access to the crime. I don't think.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Mew could pass through the wall.
This is psychopathic. He did all of this just so I could work with him. I hate him.
The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list. And you know why, right?
Because he was logged out. I hate working with you. I hate this. This is the worst job gig. I don't get paid enough for this. Where's my paycheck, Kokichi? I never agreed.
Kaito out from the But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world. Since we figured out the actual killing happened, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already...
I just don't want to hear his voice. I just don't really care anymore. I just don't want to hear his voice.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is...
No, shut up. There's zero synergy.
For that?
What? We have solid alibis, maybe? I'm not listening to him, so I'm gonna have to guess with some of these.
Boogie and I are witnesses to each.
Both of you heard Mew, the culprit, was definitely on the... Because of that, that leaves only Gonta and me as the...
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up.
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place.
So then, it's down to...
I'm gonna actually cry. I can't.
Well, who is it?
I hate you. I genuinely hate you.
Don't answer,
I hope
Shuichi.
you. I
don't
hope
need to
you know
answer
that.
This is all Kokichi's trap!
I hate him so much. I hate him. He's the worst person ever. Gonta. Oh, it pains me. I can't look. I can't look. I don't know. It's not true. Why? Why?
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies!
Yeah, because you're a terrible person. That's why it happened.
Mew Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really?
Gonta, no! Don't. Gonta, this is hurting my soul.
Is that really your reaction?
I hope he dies next, I
He
know.
went all crazy.
Leave him alone! I hate you. Oh my god. This is crazy, man.
But you forgot everything. So, oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing.
I hate him.
If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
I hate you.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap.
It's kind of Kokichi's trap because he set Gonta up for murder.
I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to...
You want proof? I've got your proof. After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they were... And who did they see out there?
We did see Gonta. Oh my gosh.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Mew's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
Did he... Oh, was the toilet paper helped him to get down from the roof maybe
possible that he
though?
fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
This hurts.
And maybe he jumped
I'm
off
not
the
gonna
roof.
stop crying until the trial's over.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, There's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
It would have been so nice if that were the truth. Kaito were right, and this horrible trial would just end. And Kokichi was out of here, but
No, that's wrong.
oh yeah, no, it hurts to hear. It feels so painful.
What?
That sounded like the most painful no that's wrong ever.
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm picking up Wink's language. I feel it. I get what she means now. I'm gonna throw up.
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine then. I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to fight against Kaito. Oh, it's one of these.
I'll never accept this. Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this. Don't you know Gonta at all?
Whoops.
He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him
Whoops.
by now? I'll never accept this. Don't you know Gonta at all? Damn it! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick?
Whoops. Oh gosh.
Wake
Oh
up,
gosh.
Shuichi. Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening
Oh my gosh.
to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi!
This is so hard.
Believe Gonta. Why are you listening
Oh my
to
gosh.
Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi!
My timing's so
Why
off
won't
with
you
all of
believe
these.
Gonta? Why are you... Damn it! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has
Oh
done to us.
my.
Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us. How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Say,
Oh.
there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit. Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us. How could
Oh.
Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Saying the truth this, the truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit. Who do you want to believe?
I can't do this right now.
How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Saying the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit. Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Remember how Gonta's always
One more.
tried to protect us, damn it!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what are we
There's no
spelling?
way to leave the mansion from the rooftop.
Discovered toilet paper outside mansion?
Who do you want
Wait,
to
what?
believe?
Wait, give me a second.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Remember how Gonta
Okay, wait,
always
sorry.
tried to protect
I'm not paying
us.
attention.
How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Saying the truth this, the truth that, but
Oh
there's a
gosh.
reason Gota's not, damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the
Toilet
rooftop.
paper discovered outside mansion is what I meant. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Damn it!
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
The toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to.
The binoculars.
I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still...
Shut up.
Of course
Shut up.
I am. I'm gonna believe in Gota till the very...
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
I truly hate Kokichi.
There!
Like, there's nothing that they could do to make you make me like you, Kokichi.
Been tied there.
He calls us a psycho, clearly, but apparently he hasn't done anything to help us. That's true. But I still would take Kaito over being Kaito's sidekick over being partners with Kokichi any day. Let's be honest.
However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it. And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
I'm gonna jump off a roof in a video game. Sorry.
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
This is the worst.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That...
You know why this all happened? Just because Kaito punched him in the face, and Kokichi's a little bitch and can't take it.
So, it's true.
Oh no, don't say that. I'm gonna start tearing up again. Oh, it already happened. There's tears in my eyes.
Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta.
Oh my god.
Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
I hate you. I just shut the... I hate him so much. Anytime he opens his mouth, it's just uselessness.
But why did Gonta do such terrible thing?
You don't deserve this.
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop. I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me. Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Oh, he's so sweet. He doesn't want it. Go down. Gosh, I can't. Why? I didn't think I was gonna cry today, man. Why did this happen? I just wanted to have a nice. I mean, I get it, but like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. My eyes hurt. We gotta go where she gets murdered by toilet paper. Oh, so I get it now. Kokichi knew that he was probably gonna be murdered there, so he had gone to help. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate this so much. That's why he asked Gonta to go with him. We should have investigated better. We should have done a better job. We could have prevented this all. Oh, who was investigating what? This genuinely just hurts so badly. I don't want to finish this case. And she's showing us a map of the virtual world. And then Kaito got logged out. Right, like right here. What? Oh, right here. Oopsie daisy. What is this one? A sign in the river. And then me of smuggles ammo. Probably here. And I was in the kitchen. And then Smoogie was in the blue cord. Yeah, we gotta keep the sad face on, you know? I feel miserable right now. This is the worst case scenario that could ever happen in this game. You're telling me Kokichi gets to survive and Gota gets blamed for everything. What did I miss, actually? I think... Oh, right here. And this goes to Kaito.
This is the truth of the case. The case began last night.
You better sleep with one eye open, Kokichi. You better hope... Oh gosh, I wish the worst, most horrendous death upon you. Like, man, this could have all been prevented. This all could have been prevented if we all just like checked beforehand. I knew something like this was gonna happen. Like someone was gonna.
So we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat.
Aw.
This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed
Okay.
by poison. when
Tell
we
Alex I
returned.
didn't hear that.
Yes. The reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
Also, thank you for stopping by, Rangers. I hope you're doing well.
After we had all logged in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world.
So you missed Danganronpa. Yeah, you missed Danganronpa.
However, one of us was able to see through her scheme.
I hate
Every
this.
person Mew
Why do we have
was
to go
trying
through this?
kill.
Can we vote both of them off? Like, I love going to theaters, but I don't want to die. But also, we should just get rid of Kokichi. It would be a blessing upon the world.
Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself.
Yeah, because he's a
He
little
used a
bitch.
patsy to be the culprit in this case.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the
The
chapel.
little chibi versions of them are cute, though. I like that.
Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel.
I miss Gonta. I know. This is some BS.
Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan.
I just started hanging out with Gonta 2 in game, and I was so excited to continue hanging out with him. Oh my gosh.
At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion. Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river.
I've been crying because of Gonta. My crying has been on for a while.
This was the trick at the time. We thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world.
I won't stop crying until this trial is over.
We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues.
Yeah, I'm like Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route.
Also, I just realized what you said. You didn't even do anything yet? What do you mean yet?
She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out.
But
It
how
was
wait,
Kaito who was on the roof at the time.
how did she know that he was on the roof? Did she just
The
guess?
same
Or
roof
did
where
she see
Kokichi
him?
and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then
Oh,
forcing
actually
him to
maybe
log
they planned that beforehand,
out, she was
actually.
making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly.
I knew that Kokichi was gonna use Gotoken.
Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable. Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case, because the culprit doesn't remember.
I'm sorry, Gonta.
This This is the truth you've forgotten. Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
I don't even want to hear Kokichi's yapping at the end of this. Like, I know he's going to just yap at the end of this. I don't want to hear it. What if I vote for Kokichi, actually?
Gonta,
What will
this
happen?
is the truth we've reached.
Actually, that'd be wait. What if I vote for Kokichi?
Going to not really understand, cause going to not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Going to trust everyone.
Stop him, Bill.
Gonta.
But why? Going to kill Mew, forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else and make everyone suffer.
Stop.
Why?
Uh,
Why going to do such terrible thing?
I don't think I have the heart to vote Gonta. I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely don't. Imagine it makes me restart the whole trial, though. Oh, I don't want that to happen.
Fault.
I'm still gonna vote.
Fault.
It is.
He must have tricked Gonta.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him.
Shut the.
Before
Shut
we go
up.
into that, it's
Shut
voting
up.
time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
Okay, like I said, half of us vote for Kokichi, half of us vote for Gonta, and it works out perfectly.
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up all... What a buzzkill of an ending. It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
It's just as well. This killing game is a
I don't think I have the heart.
on the baby.
You know what? I don't have the heart to vote Gonta. I'm gonna be honest.
You're even starting to look like...
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby.
Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
You know what? I don't even care if this messes everything up. I'm voting Kokichi. I don't have the heart to vote Gonta. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart.
It seems the voting has finished.
I don't have the heart.
Now then, let's
Watch me
see the
mess it up and then have to restart. Two people voted Kokichi. You guys should have voted more. I'm just saying, if two more of you voted for Kokichi, he would have been gone too.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I think honestly, the two people that didn't vote for Gonta was Kaito and me. This hurts. Yeah. It's not even like, it's terrible. This is bad. Gonna be, oh my gosh. Escape? How do I leave? Oh, that's how I leave.
Absolutely right! voices! Let me hear your joyful voices!
Damn.
I'm not even reading. It's just too sad. Jeez, they're all moping around. They should be happy for themselves. I know, I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid? Good question. We should prepare 6 names.
Yay!
What? We're having 6 tuplets? I'm happy that I might go crazy.
Another thing.
Hey, Kokichi. You said this would liven things up. What gives, huh?
Here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game in the class, Kaya. And I said I put the motive, the secret of the outside world into the killing game somehow. And that was just a lie.
Oh.
Oh, so it was just a lie.
Was that?
He just laughed it off.
Hey,
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? Why don't you tell us? What was the outside world? Is this a motive that you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of it, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are gonna assume that it's a lie if you hear it from... No, your ugly ass is not... Shut up. And let's have Gonta explain. Huh, Gonta?
please stop!
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
Right.
Then we should go back into the killing game simulator. What?
Because
Why don't we ask Gonta in the virtual world? But going back to the virtual world is... That is much easier way than that pain in the ass method. Oh,
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now
what?
complete.
Alter ego Gonta?
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space.
Can we keep alter ego Gonta?
If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Huh? What this? What happening? Huh?
Is that Gonta?
Huh?
Is that Gonta?
What's that
Oh.
mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not a magic. It's not magic. It's not a trick. It's just alter ego Gonta. It's just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thoughts patterns, and it's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta not understand. Who is this alter ego person?
now then.
See, it's not even... Okay. Spider-Man mean. Plus, you got Gonta's memories of the Vulture world. So, remember what happened.
Please.
Then other Gonta tell Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Miu? Kill Miu? Why does other Gonta know about?
Oh man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You could tell them the truth now.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta no could save everyone?
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Miu? Gonta just wants to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone.
That's
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help. Oh, that's why he was so like, Gonta feel frustrated because Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understands how this Gonta feels. Technically, they're the same person.
What?
So that's why Gonta think that you have to do it for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it because everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
What? How did Kokichi manipulate you so badly?
what?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all. Jeez, Gonta is bad at explaining things. I guess I'll have to help. So if you remember what happened last time. No. We shouldn't, if we want to prevent another murder from happening. You think I'll take that car key then? Kokichi uses, Leith's body to his Lith to his advantage. Took the card key, so you used it. After working tirelessly, I finally found the door that the key card opened, and after opening it, I saw the outside world. Outside world?
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? Why would seeing the outside world be motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Miyu's plan. And it hit me, if I combine the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean by that?
Hey.
I don't care at this point. Shut up.
Huh?
In other words,
The right to view the outside world. Even though saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game.
yeah.
Oh gosh, I just don't care. I just don't care.
Huh?
What?
You know?
Huh?
Wait,
Incomprehensible.
Oh? You get it?
I just don't really care. I just hate him. I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
hey!
To tell you the truth, too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told him where it was.
Always messing around.
Yeah, and when Kokichi and Gonta leave together.
Could it be?
And the Lord Gonta off by himself.
Gonta.
After that, Gonta got taken to the forest near a mansion. Is this flashback light? Looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. We gotta tell everyone. Wait.
How'd this happen?
Remember secret of outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta could think of anything. So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. Kill a What?
What did you say?
No way. Wrong.
Because when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. Remember what everyone said in the beginning? This academy is hell? Gonta agree. Academy that forced students to be part of killing game is hell. So everyone think that they want to escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta? Inside is hell, outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
Everyone who died? What did they die for? It's hell outside and inside.
But
And then Kokichi, tell me. Best way to save everyone from hell is put them out of their misery while they're still not know. Only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hate you.
You get it?
Hold on.
Shut up. I don't care about your weird ass excuse. Maybe you should have done it yourself, Kokichi. Kokichi and Gonta see what did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us or else we won't be able to understand it. Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
please.
Answer Gonta.
Sorry.
Gonta can no tell you. Can't tell us why. Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
Huh?
Despair? Know it. Oh my gosh. Sure, that will make you want to put everyone out of their misery. Do you think that kind of that kind Gonta would tell you such despair from his own mouth.
But
Now we don't even know any more than we started. You manipulated Gonta. I actually don't know if his alter ego will die. We'll have to see. So you manipulated Gonta to doing your dirty work. That's all. Thank you. I forgot I was still crying. I don't think I want my VTuber to stop crying until this is over. Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored that you asked to meet up with me. What? What the hell did he just say? Can't resist me. This is my only chance. Honestly, that's fair, Miyu, but you couldn't have finished the job and been a second quicker? Sorry, Gonta's so sorry. But Gonta's sorry. Gonta's so sorry, Miyu. I already said that you don't need to apologize. We had to do it for everyone's sake. No, you just manipulated Gonta. You just manipulated Gonta. I don't care. I don't want to hear it.
It can't be.
Gonta would
By the
never.
way,
It was Gonta's idea to slide the body down to the chapel wall.
Gonta.
Before Gonta went to the roof, he happened to see Miyu walk through the wall. Gonta tell Kokichi and he think of everything else.
but
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think that we make a pretty good team. Good? What's good about this? You're the worst. That's the whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well,
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world.
Sorry.
Gonta no can tell that.
Messing around.
Well, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
Gonta did kill Miyu. Gonta really did it.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, this hurts. This just hurts. I can't listen. Gonta's plan. Oh my god. Why does, like, I just don't understand the logic. Why does Kokichi think that this will even, like, make me, like him or want to hang out with him even a little bit?
Gonta,
Like, no.
Idiot.
No, Gonta, don't say that. That hurts. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start crying again. I can't. Yeah, we forgive him. We don't forgive you. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I forgive him, but you are terrible.
huh? Yeah.
Don't screw around.
Please stop.
No, it's not your fault, Gonta. Like, this hurts. Every time I think I'm okay, I start crying again, like, actually. Gosh. I just want to give Gonta a hug. Like, he deserves it. No, don't say that, Gonta. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's all Kokichi's fault. Genuinely. Yeah. Yeah, we do hate you.
I know that.
I don't care. I don't care.
So am I.
No, I don't care. That's true. If we all hug him, he can't kill him.
That's enough!
I don't care what you have to say, Kokichi. You're a poor excuse of a human being. No, Gonta, it's not your fault. Gonta, I will blame the Kokichi to the ends of the earth. Stop, you're too nice. Don't do this. Don't get...
Hey!
Shut up, Monokuma. We're having a moment. You're ruining it.
And another.
Oh. No. Oh.
So am I.
Please punish him too. Please take him.
Huh? I know that.
No. Take him with you. Take him with you. Take him with you. No, get rid of him too.
Ah. Yeah?
What?
Honey! Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
There's so much going on. I just...
Gonta!
No.
I don't know if he actually feels bad. I just can't believe him. Kokichi has been such a terrible person through and through that I can't believe that this is real emotion. If it is, then I still, I don't care. You're a terrible human being, Kokichi.
It's punishment time!
This just hurts.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, Gonta.
Gonta, idiot.
No, Gonta. No. I'm tearing up again. I can't help it. They both die. I don't know what's happening with the little bit. What the heck? What? This is sad. I don't want this anymore. Was the fire even necessary? Like that's just disrespectful. I hate that. I hate this game so much. I do. We can even have alter ego.
Thrilling. Dang it.
Why?
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. It's because they've been acting all buddy and neglecting me.
But how?
That's why.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't matter now. We have no time to give him attention.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna walk away quietly and mourn my dead kids later. I hate you. I wish you all the sadness, Monokuma. Don't
Damn it.
I didn't turn out like this.
Got a minute?
Kokichi, why don't you tell us now? What's the secret of the outside world? You don't know it, then why you won't be able to understand or accept it. I can't accept it either, Kokichi. What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would be pushed Gonta that far? Kokichi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone and... Don't want to.
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to, stupid head.
I knew it. I knew it. You're just...
Kokichi.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying?
You're disgusting.
You're so dumb! I would never cry.
I
for
knew it.
Gonta.
I knew it. I knew it too.
What?
Because
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. It would have interfered with the game, so I lied to calm him down. I don't even want to. I don't care. I don't want to listen to him anymore. I'm gonna skip every single Kokichi line. I don't care if it's important to the story.
well, you know.
Nope. What are you?
Which means
Oh my gosh.
you really don't get
Hey,
it. Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Hey Kaito, can you beat his ass again? I don't like you. Okay, sorry, someone came in to give Toto a treat, so mute it for a second.
I am the supreme leader of
I don't care.
so it's obvious my personality would be twisted.
No one cares.
The more you suffer, the more I am. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Then
So for your own entertainment, you sacrifice Miyu and Gonta.
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Makiro? She was abused from childhood up to now, and so that's the only thing she knows. You, on the other hand, are a complete psychopath.
bastard.
You're dropped on the head or something. Man. Oh. You ever played them? Sorry, I'm having a moment. Hi, Scarlet. Oh my gosh, we had a very emotional try. I don't know if you never known anything, but we had a very emotional trial for this. Yeah, we are crying the whole stream. This character is a complete psychopath, and jeez, man, he manipulated one of the nicest characters, and it's sad that that character is gone now.
Do you want to die?
You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Makiro. Oh my gosh. Hey, you guys are way too trusting. If only you guys had suspected me more then. That's what I'm saying. We should have voted him off when we could. I would suggest Danganronpa is fun. There are some moments in the game that are the characters are kind of weird, so I usually skip over them. But overall, Danganronpa, really interesting series. You know? Oh my gosh, Miyu and Gonta wouldn't die such meaningless deaths. Meaningless deaths. Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. A dull thud resounded through our skulls.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito!
You.
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
It's been wild at times. Yeah, it can be. This game, I think, especially with certain characters, they say some really like, how do you even think of those sentences, you know?
Kaito!
Are you okay? Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes. Someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you're pretty agile just now. When you believed a lie like that. Oh my gosh, do you really want to die, don't you?
Let's have more fun.
Oh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaito? No, Maki. Oh, what am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. You're way too pathetic. Oh, he's all barking, no bite. Let's just face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his wow, my brain is just, I skipped over it. No one cared about what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's. Kaito, are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder? Sorry, my MP is at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic.
Oh?
Hey, what are you also worried about, this pathetic guy?
That's wrong.
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokichi. What?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi. You'll always be. You talk about friends. Friends don't make this game more into.
Oh, man.
She's boring. I know we're no longer interested. I don't care anymore, but I will tell you this. The one who wins this game is me. Kokichi spat out those words and then left the room.
Kaito!
Kaito, are you okay?
Huh?
Hey, Kaito.
Hey,
You don't look well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
What?
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay. It's fine.
Okay?
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and... I said I'm fine. Kaito tried to get up, but... Kaito doubled over and his knees gave out and he collapsed real hard. Oh my gosh, that's so...
Kaito?
Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on. Don't freak out over this.
What do you mean? You're coughing up blood. That's very concerning.
Nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
What do you mean a cold? I have never heard of a cold that makes you cough up blood.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
No, it's not, Kibo.
You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much and cut my throat or something.
I don't think that's how it works. As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet. Yeah, that's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room. Okay, I'll go with... Don't follow me.
Huh?
What? I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Subichi. Kaito staggered off. Yeah, I know.
Well,
I'll go with him. Be bad if he collapses on the way. Right? Leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Suichi. Kaito is just stressed out is all. I think he's kind of upset at me, I'm gonna be honest. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I wanted us all to survive. I wanted it so damn bad. Kept fighting for it, fighting for the truth. Yeah, if we Suichi, I mean if Kokichi, it's on site. It's on site with him. By Train to Survive, we're just playing the stupid game, just like Koichi. Kokichi, whatever his name is. I don't even know at this point. Man, this sucks. This sucked. This is all bad. Oh! Hello! Welcome in, welcome in. How is your stream? What are you streaming? Hello, hello. Give me just a second. I can give you a shout out. Hello, how is everyone? Going extra slow today. Thank you for the follow. Okay, sorry, let me say hi to everyone. Okay. Hello, techie woman ghost. Hello. Of course, Scarlet Bird. Hello, Comfy. Hello, Kitten, Angie. Hello, Endless, Sunrise. And hello, Jox? Jox? Anyone else? Miju? Hello, sorry. I just want to say hi to everyone. Yeah. I do. Just JJ? Okay. It is such a good anime.
It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough.
What is this psychopath talking about? How is everyone doing? You're both big fans, I love that. Hello, Sapphire. Also, if any of you guys, I appreciate you guys being here, but if you need to take care of yourselves, go get food, go sleep, all that stuff, do put yourselves first, always. Kokichi, oh no. Oh no, I don't think you want to know my thoughts about Kokichi. I don't think you want to know that. Oh.
Now is the time. I'll end this killing game.
No, I don't love this game anymore. Gonta died. It's all worthless. Thank you for the head pats. Oh, that makes sense. This world is mine. That makes sense. His handwriting looks like a child's handwriting, so that makes sense for him. Lots of shit here, but we'll be here to appreciate. I appreciate it. You're up. You're not up to this game yet. Oh, watch you play through the first one. Oh yeah. You only played the first one too. The first two games. Okay. Do you guys have favorite characters or anything from the first two? Thank you for the follow. I was gonna stop there, but maybe I should keep going for a little bit longer. But if you guys don't want to spoil it. You ever played? It's been a minute. Oh, Swimmer Girl. Hina. Thank you for the follow. The white-haired chickie in the first one. Kyoko. Yeah, her. Okay, maybe we should keep going. She's cool, yeah. Kyoko's cool. Oh. Maybe we'll go for a little bit longer with this game. Oh, okay, I can stop crying now. Still not over going to die, but you know.
My adorable mono cubs. Little Monotaro, little Monofun. Little Mata
And the rest.
and the rest.
Sakura was pretty awesome. Sakura was pretty awesome.
Oh, why did you have to die?
I actually been going for a little bit while. My power went out earlier. So I've been going for like 5 hours. I'll go like probably a little bit longer. Just to end off. You can finally sleep. Stop. Stop saying that. You're so mean.
Sleep is piling up like freshly fallen snow. I told them, make the most of your life, cause you only get one shot at it. And once it's over, nothing can replace it. Oh, why did they take their lives?
Sleep is for the sleepy. Oh, you lost your power briefly. Yeah, the weird thing is I lost my power for only like 1 second. It wasn't even like it wasn't long at all. It just went out and then came back on. Hi, yes, how are you?
If only they cared about their lives, they would have worked harder to earn my love. It's all their fault. Bad stuff always happens to kids whose parents don't love them.
What? Yeah, it's all the kids' faults that they died, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Why did those kids even exist? What's an irreplaceable life anyway?
Oh my goodness. My heart aches. The morning after Gonto was declared the Black, and we gathered in the dining hall as always. As always? No, how could that be? With everything that happened yesterday. Oh. Yeah, there was a lot that happened yesterday. Even in such a dark time, one of us was still bright trying to cheer us all.
Jeez.
I'll be stupid, you guys. There's no way I'd die, you know?
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey!
Are you really okay?
Got it.
Telling you, I'm just fine. I wasn't feeling great yesterday, but after a good night's sleep, I was I don't think sleeping cures coughing up blood, but okay. Yeah, thank you, Kokichi Sahir. That's better now. There's no way that you get better so quickly after coughing up that much blood. I told you, didn't I? I just coughed too much and cut my throat a little, so that's all. Are you sure that you weren't pushing yourself too hard or suffering from a chronic illness?
Idiot.
Don't be dumb. If you had a chronic illness, I wouldn't stand a chance in astronaut training. I think he has a chronic illness. Something in my bones is telling me that he has some chronic illness. Seriously, you guys are worrying too much. It's just because you all love me and can't help yours. Of course, we'd be worried.
My bad.
But I'm serious. You don't need to worry about me anymore. I told you guys I wasn't feeling well. Made you guys worry for nothing.
Come on, man.
Okay, don't glare at me like that. You don't start, if you don't start to feel bad again, I'll have you guys help me, okay? If you do start to, sorry, my English is not here. Now that's out of the way. Let's eat. Yeah, come on, let's all eat. Kaito spoke cheerily, then left to go get his meal. Is there really nothing wrong? With what I saw yesterday, how could I act like nothing was wrong? Despite Kaito's remarks, he should probably receive medical attention just in case. English has left the building, yes. Now we've got another reason why we need to get out of here. Top of that, we need to do it fast. Escaping is all well and good, but what is the outside look like? We still don't know what the secret of the outside world is either. Gonta wouldn't tell us what it was because it'd give us so much despair we'd want to die.
What was that?
If that's true, then what could possibly be happening outside this academy? Kaito returned to the table with his hands full of food.
I mean,
You can't figure that out. Just thinking about it. There's no way. There's no point wasting your brain power.
But-
You simply can't just not think about it.
you know,
Sure, there's no chance. There's a chance that the outside world is messed up because of Monokuma, but making us worried about it is what Monokuma wants. He's using it to put pressure on us. Kokichi and Gonta just snapped under that pressure. The outside world is probably fine. You're such a optometrist. Can you prescribe some rose-colored glasses for me too? I think you mean Optimus.
but you know,
Either way, that's something to think about once we get outside, so focus on that now.
Shuichi!
As a detective, what are your thoughts on this, Suichi?
Okay.
I've considered a few theories, but I can't say for sure.
You're right.
Well, that's understandable. There are barely any clues. Since the incident yesterday, Kaito won't look me in the eyes. He must still be angry. But I had no other choice. I had no other options. My deduction wasn't wrong. Oh, that's why he asked. You know what? That was Kokichi's plan. Wait, actually, I'm trying to think about it. Even if Kokichi was and we didn't vote for Gonta, he would have died too. Like, what was like what if we didn't and he just died with us? For the rest of us to survive, Gonta had to be sacrificed. There's nothing I could do.
hey, so
I'm glad that we're talking about how to escape, but where did he go? Kokichi. Huh? The instant Kaito spoke his name, a nervous energy shot through us.
No.
Haven't seen him. Even if I did, I'd be the one running away. Haven't seen him either. Like he has completely vanished. He's apparently really good at hide and seek, so he probably just hiding somewhere. Can't just let that person be. He's a little too dangerous. Not just a little, because he enjoys watching us suffer. His face just screams that he's having fun whenever he sees us suffer. It's not normal. There's obviously something wrong with him. You guys just figured that out.
Annoying.
I've been saying that since the beginning, and you guys never listened to me. If we weren't in this killing game, I would have assassinated him already. Ironic, the rules of this game actually make it harder to kill.
hey,
Maki roll, that's not good. Playing this killing game is just what Monokuma wants us to do. I know. Yeah, is Maki roll a nickname of Maki? That's a good name. Makes me want to take a bite out of her with soy sauce and spicy mustard, right, Maki roll?
Sorry.
Sorry, I guess I don't know how close we are just yet. Hey, if we don't do anything, we'll be killed by Kokichi next. I bet even now he's hiding somewhere else, plotting against us.
No.
Yeah, I was ignored because I spoke the truth. They didn't want to hear what the truth was, and they ignored me. Kokichi told us that his objective was to win the killing game. He wouldn't risk a murder that would be so obviously implicate him.
But
Yeah, he might be planning to make us suffer some other way. Like he used Gonta. Anyway, we need to find him as soon as... Here I am! Monokuma?
Why?
What are you doing here? I've got some business with you guys, of course.
What's the point?
It's our prize, right? Hurry up and give it to us already. Can do! You're being awfully compliant. Of course, I can't refuse you all, not when I'm alone and outnumbered. Outnumbered.
Well...
But I'm used to being alone. Back in the day, I was alone from start to finish. Anyway, here's your prize this time. Ba-bum! 2 keys.
Keys. This one is the last real key, and this one is the real last key.
Okay, we got the last real key and the real last key.
Well, what's the difference?
Now then,
Oh, now then, go find the areas that these keys will unlock.
bye-bye.
See you later. Sayonara. I haven't heard that in so long. And you used to say that a lot. Sayonara.
What should we do?
So, what should we do about this new area? We should prioritize searching for the new area over searching for Kokichi. This likely contains a flashback light, and we may discover some new facts. So you're saying humans are low priority? Typical for a bloodless, tearless machine man. I'm not sure we're close enough for you to make jokes like that.
Hey,
What do you want to do, Kaito? I'm worried about Kokichi, but there's no way I'm worrying about him at all this time. What do you mean you're worried about Kokichi? We shouldn't be worried about him. He's literally just... Why would we care about him? He just says he wants to see us suffer. Alright, I'll hold on to that. Oh, that's right. Without meeting my eyes, Kaito placed the key in my palm. Kaito, Suichi, what's the matter? You both seem different today.
well,
Read the mood, Kibo. It's fine. So let's go already. We split up and began our search. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna stop here. We'll save and then we'll do the investigating next time. How do I do this again? Tab, F1, F1. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. That was emotional time. Let the cockroach live for now. We'll get a chance later. Okay. Got my little ghost out. Oopsies. Let's go back to the bedroom. Now we can go find someone to raid. Oh my gosh. When Celestia said that I was gonna cry, I didn't think I was gonna cry that much. Oh, man, this was such a sad trial. But I can't say it was fun. It wasn't fun either. It was just sad. It was all just sad. Okay, let's see who's live. Wink is live. Dr. Purrington is live. Maybe we can wait Wink. Wink is doing some golf. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I always appreciate everyone being here. It's always fun to have everyone. Here are my raid messages if you would like. The first one's for non-subs. The second one is for subs. But yeah, thank you for being here, Penguin. I appreciate it. I had a lovely time. I hope you guys had a fun time too. And thank you for the raid and all the followers, Codesies, for the raid and all the follows. You guys are amazing. But that is it for now. I actually didn't start the raid. I forgot that I have to actually type that out and stuff. You know, I'm a good streamer. It's not like I've been doing this for years or something. Yeah, that is it. Have a lovely day, night, or whatever time it is for you. Oh wait, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm playing Bug Snack. So if you want to see that, come by. Come by tomorrow. Scott makes a stream. But that is it for now. Have a lovely day, night, or whatever time it is for you.